So like, this is Duane's corner. I forgot if I had theme music entering it, but
you don't.
I don't. Okay,
maybe
it's been confirmed through the wife that I don't, and you know what she says goes.
Wow.
Don't wow me. Anyways, we don't know how long this is gonna be. It's just gonna be a continuation of the previous episode of.
What is Duane's corner even about?
I don't know. It's about whatever we want to talk about.
Do you really want to continue what we were talking about?
Yeah, I want to finish hearing your story and everything.
Okay, so there was this guy named Trey that Cassie was dating, and he had a little brother. When I say like little, his brother maybe was 5, and literally they would be on video chat, and his little brother would come in and stuff, and like I would just get on the chat too, because that's when I started college, and Cassie just wanted to talk to me and stuff, and then you would call on video chat. Because they didn't live next to each other. But, yeah, so, but his brother was the cutest little thing.
All right, pedophile, calm down.
I am not a pedophile, but he really was really cute. He drew me a picture. I loved it. It's probably on my Facebook.
Have you seen him lately in the world? Huh? Since you thought he was so cute as a kid.
No, I haven't really seen him lately in the world, but I don't.
Because that would be creepy if you were like, he was cute as a 5-year-old. Do the math. I'm 20-something. He of age.
But I feel like there's...
Actually, is he? Probably not.
No.
Ew, you're a pedophile.
Oh, it was nothing sexual, in all honesty. It was just me talking to a child.
Okay, continue.
But... You're going to jail. I just feel like there were just different situations. And Cassie, if you're listening to this, you know all of the situations. I'm not gonna...
I need a juicy situation though. Like, what
you
about
need a juicy situation?
What about that was Cassie. What about Zenobia? What about her life? You know,
I feel like Zenobia had I want to say a main guy through high school, but the thing with and Zenobia, if you're listening to this is hilarious. But there was before certain people came into our lives, there were other guys that came into our lives that, let's just say, I knew she had a crush on. And there were just times where I felt like pushing her more into that person because she would like surface talk to them, if that makes sense. And she's very nonchalant, unbothered type of person.
Wow, she sounds like me.
And I'm more of like, if you like someone, you got to let them know you like them,
right.
You know. And she's just very mean, you know, to people.
That's crazy because people say I'm mean sometimes.
And I feel like
Zenobia, if you're listening, stop being like me. Thank you.
I think as an adult, she's different now.
I know.
But I just feel like that those were just other situations where I felt third wheelie. Mm-hmm. Because I could feel the vibe from her that she likes this person. And I'm just there.
Right.
But on another note of like, I don't know, I just feel like there were situations.
Are these are situations?
These were entanglements.
Oh my god.
These are entanglements that happened to me that I felt, you know how like in a group of friends there's that one guy or that one girl that tries to fuck everybody in the group?
I guess. I mean, I've seen that 70s show, so.
Yeah, I just feel like that's not my cup of tea. So, like, if a guy tried to hit on me and I know you've dated someone, another girl that I know, mm-hmm. I'm not going to date you. Mm-hmm. Just because I feel like gross, first off.
Right.
And second of all, I just felt weird about it. Like, there's no guy in my high school, which is why I stayed single, if anyone wants to know, that's
because she was talking to me. Ow.
No, I was not. There is no guy in that school that didn't date someone else that I knew, or at least had sex with them.
Damn.
That I hung out with personally. Except for Andrew. Andrew, if you're listening, you're the best. But...
Because what, he didn't try to slide in nobody else's DMs?
I don't think he even tried to slide in my DMs.
Andrew, you are the best. You're cool.
He's the best. Yeah, he's cool. And I think we annoyed him a lot because of that fact.
So y'all were trying to be all cutesy in front of him, like, oh, Andrew. And he's just like, unbothered, like, chill.
Yeah.
I'm here for an education.
Basically.
Be gone, thoughts, but you're still my friends.
Basically. There's one time we stole his glasses.
Oh my god. Remember when I said that you guys were bullies?
We gave him back to him.
You still stole them.
Okay.
You guys were bullies. I hope you guys know that. Zenobia, if you're listening, you're a bully.
Sips tea.
Yeah, you sip tea. But on that thought of like you weren't gonna date anybody who dated anyone that you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that was going on crazy at my school.
That every school. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a easy thing to.
Mm-hmm.
They put a bunch of students together. They're all gonna fuck.
They put a bunch of puberty horny students in one large school and was like, hey guys, use protection, but also don't have sex. Needless to say, they didn't use protection, and they did have sex, and a lot of them got pregnant. A lot of them. Gasp. But yeah, like I feel like it's weirder being a guy in a school with your brother who's always trying to slide in bitches' DMs, or a bunch of bitches always know about shit he's doing. Cause I feel like he was trying to slide in the band's DM. He was trying to slide in Drama's DM. He was trying to slide in the weirdos' DM. Yo, Alonzo.
I feel like he was targeting certain groups.
Alonzo, if you listen to this, bruh, you know you was a kind of a manhole a little bit. You was kind of all over the place. That's probably why I didn't want to date nobody at school. Unless they were like freshly coming in and didn't know nobody.
Right.
I didn't want to date nobody because, A, the last thing I wanted was to start dating some chick and be like, you look a lot like someone I know. Oh my god.
And I feel like a lot of people gave me shit for dating Michael when I did, but he was new. He was fresh. Like, he was not somebody that's been in that same group of people that everyone was trying to fuck. At least I did. Oh shit! Let me not say.
You said his whole last name. We can't do that. We can't go back. Continue the story. Use his name.
No, it's just I don't want to fuck somebody that my friend has already fucked. I feel like that's weird.
That is weird. That would make you Eskimo.
I don't know.
No, guys are Eskimo brothers if they fuck the same girl. Girls are pocket pals if they fuck the same guy. Yeah.
But regardless.
Yeah, regardless. You mean regardless?
Regardless. I feel like I've told you about the truth or dare stuff, but it's just that was different. The spin the bottle, truth or dare, 7 minutes in heaven. I feel like that's different because it's just that's a game we were all playing.
No.
And unless
you're lying to yourself, I hope you know that.
Unless someone was dating within the group, then it's just
you know you're lying to yourself, right? You're telling yourself a lie to make yourself feel better. Because 7 minutes in heaven, spin the bottle, truth or dare. That's still all the same thing.
I know, but we didn't really do stuff with it. You know what I mean?
But
I feel like
didn't y'all though?
I feel like a makeout is different than just a kiss. Yes, it is. Is it not?
It is.
If I said I made out with somebody versus a kiss happened, that's totally different. Mm-hmm. Or if I was like, oh, they fingered me compared to we had sex.
No, that's still the same thing. That's still the same thing. Because homie's still gonna go up to his friends and be like, smell this. He's still gonna do it. Because they're disgusting like that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Babe, you got fingered?
I feel like, no. When? What are you talking about?
I'm about to say, you ain't telling me this story. I'm about to find somebody and go pop pop.
You swear.
I'm just saying. But yeah.
Or groping is different than actual sexual stuff.
It's all the same to me at this point. And back then, even, you know? Like,
so kissing someone and having sex is the same thing.
Back then, yeah. Back then, in school, yeah. If I've ever, seen a homie grope a girl.
What about touching a dick?
Yeah. Listen,
it.
listen, Linda. If I've ever seen a homie grope a chick, kiss a chick, hug her really intensely or whatever, she says she's touched him, done anything with him, or been around him in any intimate manner in high school, you're taken from the possibles and put into the non-possibles.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not a thing.
All those people in those things are just, they're not going to be someone that I will be able to date. You know what I mean? It's not going to be serious. If any of those people in that Truth or Dare Coliseum of people we had, if they were like, oh, I want to get serious, I want to actually date you, that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no.
You're going to laugh, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, the fuck? Because that's stupid. But if it's like, oh, guys, you want to play Truth or Dare again? I feel like that's different than, hey, Amanda, personally you, I want to go out with you and I want to be your person. Then that's going to be like, I can make out with you, but I don't want to have a committed relationship with you.
Interesting.
Because I feel like that commitment is what sets it off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's people you can make out with, but then there's people that you will commit to.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, I'll hold your hand, hold your dick, but I'm not going to marry you. I'm not going to say that you're my boyfriend.
Okay.
Just because I feel like if I put that title on you and I make you this person, right?
Just go ahead and say if I make you mine.
Yeah, then I feel like I owe some type of loyalty to you. And I owe some type of alone time with you.
Interesting.
And back in the day, you can ask anybody, I was rolling deep. Like, the crew was always there. The crew was always there. So if you wanted to bring your boyfriend along, that's fine. But there's also going to be 3, 4, 5 other niggas there. And there's also going to be 3, 4, 5 other bitches there. And we're just here to have a good time.
Okay.
But if everyone was booed up and we were just going on, like, triple dates and stuff like that, I feel like, I don't know.
It wouldn't be as fun.
It wouldn't have been as fun, and I feel like there was no one that I was willing to date seriously in the people that I knew.
Or in the school.
Like, even if it was someone outside of our group that I talked to sometimes, 9 times out of 10, they've dated someone else that I knew. And it's just like, there's no reason for me to take anything that you say seriously. There isn't.
Okay.
Or there'll be people like, oh, I don't know. I need to, next time Zenobia or Kasi is around, I need to figure out who found out about it. Because there's a whole point in time where the school was like, oh, Amanda, I heard about the Truth or Dare thing. When are you going to invite me over? And I'm just like, the fuck?
What you're telling me is that next time we're around Cassie or Zenobia,
yes,
it has to be on a Sunday.
Okay.
So that way they could be part of the Herrings podcast, plugged, and also Duane's Corner, if I feel so need to continue the conversation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we could always call them.
No, I'm not a call somebody up and record it type person. Because I don't know how the audio is going to come out. But at least if we're sitting in person, I know how the audio is going to come out. And over the phone, which is also why I hate doing it at work, is people end up talking over each other on the phone because you don't have visual cues for,
when someone's talking.
When someone's talking, when someone's finished talking, and stuff like that. And that is really awkward. But anyways, our final thought on Duane's Corner. You guys heard it here. My wife is totally down for a truth or dare circle.
No, I'm not. I'm married now.
So if you guys want to hit me up for truth or dare, slide in her DMs, set up an appointment, set up a time. We'll get like 8, 12, 35 niggas. What?
Don't pip me out.
I ain't pimping you out. I said 8, 12, 35.
Niggas? That's what you just said. You better pip me out to 35 niggas.
See, you cut me off before I finished. You guys heard it here. She's not down for 35 niggas, but good that I didn't say it was going to be 35 of just niggas. I said niggas and bitches. And we're going to split off into multiple circles, and the winners of those circles are going to come in for the championship.
Corner is not safe for children.
It's really not safe. Make sure your mark is not safe for children.
I'm going to have to remember that. I have to listen to your corners before I post them, is what you're telling me.
No, any of my corners just don't mark as safe for children. Who knows what I'm going to say?
Who knows? All right, babe. What is another situation where you were dating somebody and they didn't have a kid? Or people you just went to fuck around with, but you weren't looking for anything serious? Or is that every relationship before me? Ew!
That's probably every relationship before you. Do I name names or?
I feel like I wasn't supposed to, but I started to, so it's up to you at this point.
So on the next episode, we'll have to put a disclaimer that if you hear your name, don't try me or any of us.
Don't at me, okay?
Don't.
This is my experience, and I'm sorry you just so happen.
And if you want to speak about your experience and you still talk to us, hit us up. We'll invite you over on a Sunday.
Everyone I mentioned has my number, so
exactly.
If you want to hit up a bitch about it and tell your side, please do.
I don't think I had any other like specific, like people wise that I was like talking to. Seagull? What? We're not that close to the water.
I don't know.
Oh, anyway, I don't think there was anyone specifically that I was like talking to or anything like that. I don't think I really didn't go on a bunch of dates like that at all. Because I feel like after my rampage as a crazy man, which I've talked to you about previously.
Next episode, his rampage.
No, I think we talked about it on one of our old podcasts.
We did?
Yeah. I feel like after that, I really just stopped dating and just started hanging out with people and just didn't care. Mm-hmm. Like if some shit happened, or if I could notice that something could happen, I have to add that notice part because I'm oblivious. Then yeah, it was just whatever. And I feel like it was always people that I would like be around in my regular day tasks. Mm-hmm. So, think as far as I could tell, the only person that I quote unquote hung out with that didn't have a kid, I think it was just Evelyn. I think that was it. And I think I told you. We have to name names. You named the name, I have to name it. We have to keep this even. But I feel like I told you about that where it was like, yeah, I would just go over there and hang out.
Smoke.
Yeah, we started smoking a little bit. I mean, not much though. She took me to Panama City with her to go see her friends for spring break. I hadn't eaten anything that day and I got too drunk too early and passed out after throwing up. That's why I'll never do honey whiskey ever again.
But did you guys ever like make out, kiss, do nasty stuff?
No. I feel like there was
pickle.
I feel like there was a moment where something like that could have happened, but ayo, remembers Duane's brain. He oblivious AF. You gotta just come at me. You can't be subtle. So there was a moment where I felt like something could have happened, but
okay, but what was this moment? What happened?
I feel like it was like a back rub incident.
That's wonderful to hear. Keep feeling happy.
Okay, y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard him, right?
Google is all up in it.
Google, turn off. This nigga, I didn't even say his name. Ooh. Anyways, I think it's just like a little back rub incident, and I don't know what was said, but something.
Wait, she was giving you a back rub, or you were giving her a back rub?
Her.
You were giving her a back rub, or she was giving you one?
Her. I was giving her.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I think she said something. You know how when you say something that's like faintly hurty to me, I make it like dramatic and I'm like, oh my god, my feelings type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like going back, just listening to the inflection of her voice, and if she wants to like debunk this, I would gladly.
Please hit us up.
I would gladly, because literally a few years after that incident, I remembered it and I was like, wait, was she trying to let me slide or something? What? Because she was like, I think she said something like, is there anything I could do to make it up to you? And it's just the way she said it. And I was like, I don't know if she was fucking with me.
What'd you say? I mean, in the moment, you were like, you didn't even register it.
I didn't even register it. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And just went about my day. You know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that might have been something, might not have been something.
Mm-hmm.
But thinking back about it, just the way it sounded to me now, I would think she was low-key trying to let me slide for funsies, you know? Nothing serious, but for funsies. Because then I think a few weeks after that, she ended up getting with this guy. She's no longer with this guy. He ended up being a dick and also getting crushed by her car. But anyways, he's still alive. He's still alive. We low-key met him at a party Cassie took us to. And he was like, hey, remember me? And I was just like, yeah. Evelyn's boyfriend? I'm like, oh yeah, you're that guy, yeah.
You remembered him.
I honestly did not. I remember faces, but I don't.
Evelyn's
remember.
boyfriend, if you're listening to this,
That was her ex. Is it her ex now?
Evelyn's ex, if you're listening to this, please tell us your side of the story. Thank you.
But yo, he literally, because I think she was from Ocala, and he had moved from Ocala to Pensacola to be with her, and they end up breaking up anyway.
Dang.
So, low-key like a Cassie Jordan situation, probably.
Small note: if you're not committed, don't make the move.
Yeah, and I think we're good.
We're good.
I think we're good.
We're stopping here, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, like I always say, we don't know how long these things is gonna be because it's just whatever we feel like talking about afterwards. So,
if you have any questions for Duane in Duane's Corner, please leave them in the comments.
Or hit me up on my Instagram.
What's your Instagram handle?
I don't know. I think it's Dr. Monk328, maybe.
Look him up if you can find it.
Or you just search my name. If you know me.
I'll put it in the description box.
She said she'll put it in the description box.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.